Today we're talking about the 1957 Genco Grandma fortune teller. This was a mainstay of arcades in the 1950s. A real common machine because it was small and very animated. The grandma moves and as she delivers your fortune. Because of that, a lot of people remember this fortune teller. It was, again, a very popular model. Mostly just through the animation and to its size. So let's run it first, and then we can talk about some of the features of it. You see, Grandma does her little nodding as you put your dime in for your fortune. And then she reaches over and she grabs a card, pulls it out, and then delivers it through to the cauldron, which then gives you your fortune. And she still does a little animation in the meantime, and that's pretty much it. And then you get your fortune with these little custom cards, which are actually quite nice. The cards are stacked in here. There's actually two layers with these weighted pillars that go down. You can see the two weighted pillars. When this one comes all the way down and closes this switch, it lights up an empty light on the front so the operator knows to put more cards in. There's not much to this fortune teller actually. There's basically this relay and then the grandma motor, which is seen here, which is basically like a pinball score motor, but that's really all there is to it. The mechanics are all behind the girl. Now, because this is such a popular fortune teller, there's a lot of reissue parts available. For instance, on this game, this is a reissue. I believe you can get the balls and these little ferrules that go on top too. Her hand is rubber, so that's available as a reissue because that's usually deteriorated. And you can also get the fortune cards. Notice the fake microphone up here. That's what you're supposed to talk into when you're asking Grandma a question. And hopefully she'll give you the answer you're looking for. On the inside of the game, again, there's not much to it. A fuse block and a connector. You can see it's pretty much empty. Coin door. That's about it. It's really hard to find these in original condition. For instance, this one's fully repainted. Also, sometimes the pedestal goes missing. That's important to have. I mean, unless you're going to mount it on the top of a counter. But for the most part, as far as like a 1950s fortune teller goes, this is a cute model. Again, it's not real big. It's generally not real expensive. I mean, it's not like a Cleveland Grandma that's, you know, a lot of money in comparison. It's a fairly nice fortune teller with a good footprint. So let's take a look at the inside of the Grandma and see her without her clothes on. Here's the Grandma naked without any of her clothes and exterior shell. We can see the rubberized hand. The reason why this is rubberized again is because the thumb moves and needs to be rubberized. So I'll start her up and you can watch the mechanisms. There she is breathing. You see that's going up. That's showing her chest breathe. Then she goes over, grabs a card, and drops it in the cauldron. Waves her hand, moves her head, and again you can see her breathing. You can see all the mechanisms and how she works through the gears and the levers down here. I hope you enjoyed our video of the Gypsy Grandma. I also put up a video of the Horoscope Grandma. That's the cousin to this, also made by Genco, which gives out both fortunes and horoscopes. That's a slightly different cabinet in configuration, but essentially the same grandma. It has different animations too, but we'll take a look at that one in another episode of the penrepair.com EM arcade game video series.